NFTs have transformed the way artists and creators sell their work. While most people will not make $70 million from an NFT like Beeple's Everydays, developing and selling NFT art has given artists more choice and ownership over how their art is published and distributed. Whether you're a seasoned NFT artist or a complete beginner, this video is for you. Disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor. The video is for informational and educational purposes only. Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Trends. In today's video, we'll take a look at the complete guide to making and selling NFTs for beginners. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos. So without further ado, let's get into it. What is an NFT? Before we begin, it is helpful to understand what we are discussing. NFT is the short form of non-fungible token. Basically, non-fungible is the exact opposite of fungible. Fungible means that something can be replaced with an identical object. Light bulbs, for example, are fungible, as are Q-tips, Volvos, and my ex-girlfriend. Non-fungible means it cannot be replicated or replaced with an original version. In the context of Web3, an NFT is a work of art that serves as a token on the blockchain and is associated with a unique line of code. Because the blockchain is a publicly distributed record of transactions, this line of code will be unique in that it cannot be copied. Other terms to know before you start. Cryptocurrency. A cryptocurrency is a computerized currency that resides on a blockchain, such as Bitcoin or Ether. Cryptocurrency, commonly known as crypto, is a decentralized and unregulated sort of currency that is not supervised by any central authority. Governments control and manage the flow of money with traditional currency, such as dollars or pounds, through fiscal policy and a central bank. There is no single governing entity or regulatory framework for cryptocurrency. Blockchain. A blockchain is a distributed digital ledger that is distributed via a network. Consider a blockchain to be a network of information blocks in which no single entity owns the entire chain. Blockchains are open, decentralized databases whose ownership is distributed across a network. Because every transaction is publicly recorded, blockchains have enormous functional potential for things like digital contracts, NFTs, and cryptocurrency. Minting. Many crypto-related terms have their origins in traditional banking and finance. You may have heard that when a government issues a new batch of coins, they are said to have minted those coins. This is because, like a printing press, a mint is also the term for the major maker of a country's coin currency. When you mint an NFT, you are essentially releasing a new coin or token into the digital world after officially stamping it into the blockchain. Once minted, an NFT is assigned a unique and uncopyable line of code on the blockchain. Crypto wallet. People can keep their digital money in a crypto wallet. Several cryptocurrency wallets have gained popularity in recent years, including Coinbase, Exodus, Electrum, and MetaMask. People can use wallets to interact with the blockchain by purchasing and selling NFTs or exchanging cryptocurrency. Gas fee. Because the blockchain is distributed over a number of other people's computers, gas costs were created as a form of leasing price for using the technology that the blockchain is based on. Gas fees are levied as a tax for utilizing the Ethereum blockchain, and they contribute to preventing any 12-year-old boy from minting a million Microsoft Paint drawings of butts. The blockchain is a digital network, yet it is supported by physical hardware. When there is a large demand for a blockchain, gas fees tend to rise. Lazy minting. Lazy minting occurs when an NFT is only minted after it has been acquired. This allows individuals to buy NFTs off-chain, and it saves artists from having to pay upfront gas costs to mint their NFTs. When an artist hasn't minted an NFT but wants to sell it, they can mint it right before the sale and include the gas fee in the total purchase price. The next step, the most important one. So, basically, the first step to create an NFT is to create an art, and that's what's the most important one as well. Your art can be anything, from a GIF to a 3D animation. Yeah, definitely includes picture of someone. Here's a fun fact. An artist from New York sold a collection of NFTs which goes by the name Fart in a Jar for a whopping $200,000. So basically, anything can be sold as an NFT. So basically, you first create an art and it would automatically be converted to NFT when uploading it on a marketplace. More on it later in the video. How to make an NFT, or what we will refer to as art. There are numerous digital assets that can be minted as NFTs. Perhaps the most well-known and discussed type of NFT is simply photographs, such as the popular CryptoPunk series or the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Each of these series is non-fungible in the sense that it is associated with a unique piece of code that cannot be copied, and there is no doubt about who owns it. Photography, melodies, animations, films, 3D objects, and even virtual blocks of land in the metaverse can all be turned into NFTs. If you already have art in mind that you want to sell as an NFT, such as a sketch, painting, or 3D model, minting and selling it is a rather simple process. If you don't know what art to transform into an NFT, look at other well-known NFT collections for ideas. Many well-known NFT art collections, such as Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, and World of Women, are simply digital images. Others, such as FVCK Render and Daniel Arsham's work, are more complicated and feature 3D visuals and animations. If you are not sure where to begin, experiment with popular NFT art programs such as Adobe Photoshop, Procreate, Blender. You can also look into generative NFT art, which is more technical but allows you to use AI to mass-produce hundreds of unique pieces of artwork. How to sell an NFT? After you have completed the process of designing your artwork, you can then start the process of uploading it to a blockchain, storing it there, and selling it. Although it may appear hard at first, the process is actually rather simple. The following is an in-depth guide that will teach you how to make money out of your NFT artwork. Step 1. Create a digital wallet. To begin, you are going to require a digital wallet. You will also be able to transact on marketplaces where you may buy and sell NFTs with the use of a wallet, which will enable you to store and spend your cryptocurrencies. OpenSea.io, which is one of the most significant NFT marketplaces currently available, provides users with a list of wallets that are suitable for use with their platform. Since Ethereum is the most frequent cryptocurrency used in NFT sales, it's generally a good idea to choose a wallet that is compatible with the Ethereum blockchain. To get going with a wallet, I would suggest you use MetaMask. MetaMask is one of the most user-friendly and widely used cryptocurrency wallets. Step 2. Choose an NFT marketplace. After you have created a wallet, the next step is to locate a marketplace where you may list, mint, and sell your NFT artwork. Some examples of such marketplaces include Rarible, OpenSea, and Nifty Gateway. These big markets all have assistance sections that are well filled with resources that can assist you in getting started with purchasing and selling non-traditional works of art. Keep an eye on the platform fees that are associated with listing your NFT art on the marketplace that you choose, as well as the types of cryptocurrencies that are supported by that marketplace. Step 3. Buy cryptocurrency. Ethereum is by far the most frequently used cryptocurrency in the NFT art market. Ethereum was one of the very first blockchains, and its namesake cryptocurrency has become one of the most commonly utilized in the world. You should be aware that all transactions on the blockchain, including minting and listing fees, will cost money. So, before you can get started and put your artwork for sale, you will need to make an investment in some ETH. This is true regardless of the cryptocurrency that you choose to use. Step 4. Connect wallet to an NFT marketplace. Your digital wallet can now be linked to a variety of other markets. You may quickly and easily link your OpenSea wallet to your MetaMask wallet by clicking on the wallet symbol that is located in the top right corner of the OpenSea interface. Step 5. Upload the file you want to turn into NFT. When you have successfully created your wallet, transferred some cryptocurrency into it, and established a connection to a market, you are ready to begin uploading and selling your NFT artwork. Simply click the Create option to begin the process of uploading content to OpenSea, which is widely considered to be among the easiest of its kind currently available. The reason I suggest you use OpenSea is because it features one of the easiest file upload workflows available. Step 6. Set up an auction or fixed price. The majority of NFT marketplaces will give you the option to select between an auction or a fixed price for your NFT. Both of these are standard approaches of buying and selling NFTs. When you hold an auction, you will have the ability to establish a reserve price, which is the minimum amount of money that must be bid in order for the sale of the NFT to proceed. In most cases, the sale will be cancelled if the reserve amount is not met before it. The price that is listed for an NFT is considered to be a fixed pricing. Auctions feature more uncertain returns, with some non-fungible tokens going for significantly more than they would have been able to sell for if they had been published with a fixed price. While fixed prices provide the possibility of immediate and predictable sales. Finally, it is up to you to decide how to price your NFTs. Keep in mind that the market for NFT art is growing more competitive, and if you want to charge a higher floor price, you will need to justify it with either exceptional artwork, wonderful practical benefits associated with owning your NFT, or a mix of the two. How much does it cost to sell an NFT? There are many different fees associated with selling NFTs, and these fees are determined by the coin as well as the platform that you utilize. Platforms such as OpenSea have straightforward pricing structures, collecting a commission of 2.5% only when a transaction has been successfully finalized. Other services, such as Nifty Gateway, impose a commission that is far higher at 15%. Although the price may be lower than that of a traditional art gallery, the commission rate is still the highest of any platform that is now available. The fees associated with NFTs are, in fact, somewhat convoluted and subject to a wide range of variations. The following things are to blame for this result. Every NFT platform has its unique price structure, which may include listing, minting, commission, or account membership fees. Processes and fees change amongst blockchains. The cost of an NFT is affected by data size, project quality, transaction speed, mint time, and gas fees. The fees charged for transactions on a blockchain might fluctuate depending on the supply and demand of the network. Gas prices have the potential to drastically climb during times of strong demand. If you think the gas expenses for an NFT transaction are too costly, you should postpone the transaction until another time. The prices of cryptocurrencies are illiquid and subject to substantial swings. As a result, this factor also affects the costs associated with NFTs when expressed in terms of real money. In the end, the cost of minting an NFT can range anywhere from $1 to $500. Notwithstanding this, it is likely that fees associated with NFT transactions will continue to shift over the course of the next several months. This is due to the ever-evolving nature of this industry, as well as the introduction of new blockchains, currencies, and marketplaces. Pros and cons of selling NFT art. Pros: selling NFT art lets you reach a global audience. NFTs have several niches, and everything has an audience. From special events and subscriptions to digital sports memorabilia, there's something for everyone. NFTs give artists a unique relationship with their followers by offering future drops, participation in exclusive communities, and royalties. Cons: NFTs lack transparency, which can be confusing. Web3 is still developing, with currency volatility, many currencies, and more being developed every day, scam NFT projects, confusing fees, and terminology. We're still in the wild west of Web3 because of the NFT gold rush. NFTs are risky. Minting and selling NFTs requires time and money, and you may not break even initially. Given the volatility of various cryptocurrencies and the NFT market, it's crucial to proceed with caution when starting new projects, especially if you're selling and minting multiple pieces at once. Are NFTs worth it? Yahoo Finance predicts that the global NFT business would grow by 400% over the next 5 years, reaching $13.6 billion by 2027. Hundreds of artists have made and preserved substantial profits with NFTs. NFTs also provide something that has never been done in the art world before. Because NFTs employ blockchain, artistic scarcity is now codified and transparent. NFTs transform authenticity, ownership, and subjective worth. Like any creative activity, the more time you spend growing your knowledge and skills, the more likely it is that you will find something noteworthy. NFTs let artists enhance their skills while running a business. Even if you don't make much at first, NFTs let you determine how you distribute and earn money. So, are you ready to mint your first NFT? Or do you have any queries? Let us know your plans or if queries in the comment section down below, and we would definitely reply you back. With that being said, here we come to the end of our video. I hope you like this video. If so, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.